Welcome to Unsolved Darkness. There is a specific kind of silence that only exists deep in the woods. Not the silence of a quiet room or an empty street. Something older than that. The silence of a place that existed long before people arrived and will exist long after they leave. Most people who camp find that silence comforting. It is the whole point of going. To get far enough away from roads and screens and other people that the world simplifies down to a fire and a tent. But sometimes the silence is not empty. Sometimes something is living inside it. Something that watched you from the tree line while you laughed and eventually zipped your tent closed and fell asleep. Something patient enough to wait for you to stop moving. And then to start moving itself. The first group woke up to find that while they slept, something had rearranged their entire campsite around a pile of stones. The second group was warned by a stranger to leave. They almost did not listen in time, turn off the lights, and listen carefully. Because somewhere out there right now, someone is zipping their tent closed in a dark clearing. This happened during spring break of my junior year. There were 4 of us. Me, Kevin, Ally, and Seb. I found a spot on a camping app. A clearing marked by previous users as a good site. Somewhere outside of Buena Vista, Colorado. We set up our 4 tents spread about 15 feet apart. That night I slept like I had been turned off. I stepped out into the morning air and looked around, and I froze. My tent was where it was. But the other 3 tents were now arranged in a precise square. In the center of the square was a pile of stones. We found a note on our car. 4 words. You should move your tent. I looked where she was looking. 3 figures standing in the woods, watching the car, not moving. Some silences in the deep woods are not empty at all. They are full. They have always been full. Stay safe. Good night. And leave the forest roads before dark.